Fridays are good. Last day of the week. All right, who's here? I see 25 guys. Okay. Today I will put it in announcement. Okay. Um, I will send a form. Okay, with questionnaire to everyone here. It's mandatory to fill it up, and anyone who doesn't fill it up, I'll understand that he doesn't want to stay as a trader here, right? It's like a touching base. Look at it like a touching base, checking the pulse here. Yeah, I want to see um, how serious and how responsive you guys are. I mean, I see that yes, there are some guys that are very serious and taking things. I mean, they're here to build a career, and some guys aren't taking it as serious as they should, um, and that's unfortunate. We're working very hard to try and um, make this whole I mean, build this project and make it as serious and profitable and big in different venues, right? When I started it, it was just a experiment, trying with few traders to build something. It was successful, and from there we started. And now we're getting. I mean, before we're taking it to serious level, I want to check the pulse. I want to see who is here with us to build a career and who isn't. And that's before the beginning of the last quarter of the year. This last quarter, look at it as a jumping board, you could call it. Um, I'd want to see who is here to stay and who isn't. Um, I mean, it's easy to see, but I mean, this form will just help me make it a little bit more organized. Um, so anyone who's here need to fill up the form. If someone did not submit, did not fill it up, I'll understand that he doesn't want to continue. And if you don't want to continue, it's okay. I'm not holding anybody here with a gun to his head. You got in here to build a career, right? Um, and if you don't want to, I mean, you want to do something else, somewhere else, my problem. Um, so this is what I'm gonna do. You will find it in announcement. Okay, that's just something unrelated to the market. You will find it in announcement in I guess in the next hour or two, something like that. And you have to submit it until let's say Monday night. Okay, your night. Tuesday morning, I want to see to read everybody. I mean, to see all the replies and try to understand. Um, I mean, where are we going with each and one of you? Okay, let's get back to the market. Looks like FLM got some bids overnight. I don't know why, to be honest, but it's one of these coins, I guess, that is very illiquid and is easy to pump. Same like AMB, um, both very illiquid. Pepe is also getting some bid. Pepe is illiquid now, but it can get very liquid. We've seen this before. It's volatile, but it can get a lot of attention if it really pumps. I'm not very positive about Pepe because they have all kinds of issues, but if we get into details, I mean, I guess there is some kind of rumors about the community. There were community takeover, something like that. Yeah, this is like how every meme coin evolves, right? It's not it's not anything new that we haven't seen before. Every meme coin starts with certain plans, certain let's say management, devs, and stuff, and eventually one of them or all of them have some kind of conflicts and they leave. and the community kind of taking it over. This is how these things work since the beginning of crypto, especially on meme coins, ones that gets very popular like Pepe or Doge or others. Um, so it's worth to follow, but I don't know if anything is going to happen with this one. I know that I've been talking about ARK and some other coins, but ARK especially on the short side looks like it's getting a bid around the 50 cents somehow, and it's not really worth to sit on a short and get your head start with it for too much, in my opinion. And I saw this trend after the open last night, and I said, okay, fuck this. I'm just gonna go sleep on flat. I'm not gonna sleep on a short position. That's what I did. I went to sleep flat, and I slept very good. um, just be careful on this one. For some reason, it has bids. I mean, if it had to dump, it had to dump and continue the dump after Binance listed it. But it's not like a hi-fi, apparently. It's gonna hold more than 2 days, and it does. So keep that in mind and just be careful on the short side. Don't let, I mean, if you have like a plan on a coin, if you have a certain precedence, like let's say, like you saw on hi-fi, and you build your plan according to that, and you have some kind of confluence. Okay, it's the whole pump was because of the listing, and it doesn't dump after the listing. I mean, it did a little bit, but it doesn't continue the dump. Well, then something probably changed in the market mechanism. So it's not the same trade. It's absolutely not the same trade. So just be careful, okay? Because you got in for one reason, and that reason is not there. So just be careful. That's about this one. I've seen a little bit of FUD on Binance this morning, but I can't really. I mean, I don't know really what's happening there in the background. That's about Binance. Second. What's that? What another thing? I don't know. Okay, just a reminder to the ones that still have the RPTG email. Make sure you change all your logins, okay, to the Credo one. So this way we're not gonna have a problem. You can go, I think, also change it on Quantower, whoever has a Quantower login, and TradingView. You can change it. Next month I will give, before next month, first of all, we'll do the form, but next month I will give accounts on TradingView and many other things for the guys. That's gonna happen next month, but make sure you have the Credo email as a login, okay? Something like about the environment, about the market. The sentiment is not bullish, okay? But and that means there is a lot of money on the sideline, okay? Why there is a lot of money on the sideline? Because we pumped, okay, like 50% from the lows this year, and people, whoever held the bar from until now, probably sold because the sentiment changed. Yes, we have all these ETF applications and this and that, but we kind of retraced almost most of the move, right? We retraced the whole thing in one in one day, right? But it bounced and we're around 26K. So it means that the sentiment, the bullish, there is no continuation, okay? Which means there isn't much liquidity to continue this momentum. And that what it means for you, okay, is that if you're going to try and make the same kind of money or the same kind of gains that you made during 2020, 2021 bull markets, you're going to lose a ton because eventually the market's going to get you. This is very important to put in your mind. Okay, you can't have the same perspective. You always hear, you always have to give yourself the right leeway. Spoke about it this week. Okay, you always have to give yourself the right leeway to actually survive and eventually make money. But you're not gonna make big money because you're gonna be small, because you need that leeway, right? Because you don't want to lose a lot if it goes, to your stop. So you're gonna be small, but at least you're gonna make something. That's your goal now. Okay? Stick to this. Give yourself that leeway and build. Build a curve. That's the time to start building a curve. That's the time to start getting used to it, because I think that next quarter will be a big quarter. And there are many reasons. I said it in the beginning of this week, last week. There are many reasons. Okay? And again, markets move on expectations. At the end of this quarter, let's say on December, people are going to start talking about what they expect for 2024. And everybody is going to be bullish on 2024. Everybody. Okay, unless we have like a big, I don't know, some serious FUD, Binance is going broke or something like this. Everybody's going to be bullish on 2024. So once everyone releases their, let's say, expectations, you will even have not only Twitter guys, right? You will have serious firms that are going to lay their analysis on Bitcoin or Ethereum. And once they do that, there will be some money going into this market. It's not going to be necessarily retail money, so it's going to be a smart money. I don't know if there was any bull market with a smart money here, but if we do get into some kind of a cycle where money starting to flow in, okay, whether it's a retail or institutional, smart money or whatever you want to call it, it's going to be vicious, which means you need that leeway for that day. Why I'm saying day? Because these things, the environment here can change in one day. Okay, it took time for the market to adapt, to digest the application, the BlackRock application for ETF, like almost 24 hours, because the market was very dead. But once the market started to move up, everybody wanted in. And yes, that was the reason, but it's all in hindsight, right? And it happened in one day. The whole sentiment, the whole thing changed in one day. It will happen again. And you're going to get cut short. A lot of you are going to get cut short. So make sure you give yourself the right leeway. You give yourself also you don't play big. That if something like this happen, you're not, it's going to be very easy for you to take a loss and flip. First of all. Second, well, if you're a little bit stubborn and you want your stop to be hit, at least you're not going to lose a lot. And if you want to join the herd, and starting to buy, flipping bullish on that kind of day, well, it's not a bad idea. And you have the right leeway. You're not gonna lose much, and you can actually do it. You're on some kind of a sport mode. If you're with a big position, you're on a heavy mode, and it's hard to shift, hard to move. And when I'm saying big position, it's not necessarily big position in the millions or hundreds of thousands. It's relative to each and one of you. Okay, you guys, some of you, okay, trades only 5,000 on a big position, or even less. But it's relative to some of you, and some others 100K is just a small position, but it depends on few things. Your account size, yes, this is the most crucial one. Second is your P&L curve. Yes, it affects. Yes, that is something that you have to implement into your risk management. You had a good week, yes, you can take a little bit of more risk. You had a good month, yes, you can take a little bit more risk. You have that cushion, you have that leeway. You can allow yourself to build. Why not? But if you had a tight month, if you had tough month or week or whatever, you're gonna be more cautious. So a big size, if it was I don't know 100K for you, all of a sudden it's 10K or 50K or whatever. It all depends on your previous performance. And if you're going to play big when the market is dry like this, your previous performance aren't gonna be good, and you're not gonna be ready if the market is changing, if the market is shifting. Your size will be not size. Understand? And when you hear opportunity cost, this is what it means. Also, that means many things, but also that. So be ready, survive, make sure that if we, it will happen. It happened. There is always something. Okay, there will always some bullish news once, twice, 3 times a year, 4 times a year that create some kind of a new environment within a day. And in these times, it's very easy to make money, very easy to long, and take advantage. So in these days, you wanna be ready, right? And for these days, you wanna be prepared. All right. Anything else, guys? Okay, so I will finalize the form. I will put it in announcement, and like I said, okay, for the ones who are here, okay, to build a career, to stay, okay, fill up the form. If you think that this is not for you, you don't have to, okay, and we'll talk, and it's not the end of the world. All right, guys. I wish you all a good weekend. We're gonna see each other on Tuesday. We have some kind of a Jewish holiday on Monday, so I'm not going to be here. I guess Jason and Kari too. Kari and Tommy Shelby and who else? Who did I forgot? Zach. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So some guys aren't gonna be here on Monday. But Tony, I'm sorry, Audi,
Yes.
you will take care of it.
Yes.
Very good. So Audi will be here on Monday, and so thank you, Audi.
No
Uh,
problem.
and you guys take it. I mean, the same as if we are here. All right. I'd be happy to see that everybody was there. And that's it. All right, guys. We good? All right. Wishing you all a great weekend. See you around. Have a good one, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kobe.